All right. Welcome back. बखैर आ गए जी आए नु गेस्ट. लेडीज एंड जेंट्स, हमारे साथ जैसे मैंने आपको बताया था कि शो के नेक्स्ट आवर में एक बहुत अच्छी सी मेहमान होंगी और उनसे बहुत ही अच्छी बातें करेंगे, बहुत अच्छी उनसे उनकी लाइफ जर्नी के बारे में स्टोरीज सुनेंगे. सो एज पर कमिटमेंट्स जनाब हमारे साथ आ चुकी हैं हमारी बहुत अच्छी गेस्ट. उनसे आपको मिलवाते हैं. शी इज़ अ वेरी रिनाउंड ह्यूमन राइट्स वर्कर हैं. वो बहुत सारी चीज़ों को सपोर्ट करती हैं. शी इज़ CEO ऑफ ज़बरदस्त बटरफ्लाइज वेलफेयर चैरिटी. और बहुत सारी और भी इनमें क्वालिटीज़ हैं, बहुत सारे और भी ये काम करती हैं, बहुत सारी और जो हैं चीज़ों को भी सपोर्ट करती हैं. बट लेट्स उनको लेकर आते हैं शो में और जल्दी से उनसे बातें शुरू करते हैं और उन्हीं से जानेंगे कि वो और जो हैं वो क्या क्या चीज़ों में आजकल मसरूफ़ हैं. हेलो एंड गुड मॉर्निंग आलमारा.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम. गुड मॉर्निंग.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम. कैसी हैं आप?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बिल्कुल ठीक. आप सुना कैसे हो?
एवन फैसल थोड़ा सा माइक करीब करिएगा, आपका माइक थोड़ा सा दूर है. यस या
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ. आप कैसे हो?
एवन फर्स्ट क्लास. आज सुबह से बारिश हो रही है. आपको स्टूडियो में आने में मसला तो नहीं हुआ? एंजॉय कर रही हैं बारिश?
नहीं मौसम बहुत सुहाना है. lovely weather as they say. It was a long journey but I loved
जी. आलमारा, मुझे आपको देखिए बड़ी खुशी इसलिए भी हो रही है क्योंकि कोविड-19 का लॉकडाउन खत्म हुआ है. अभी भी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस बहुत सारी हैं, पर कोविड-19 से पहले भी हमारी एक गैदरिंग में इकट्ठे मुलाकात हुई थी और एक दो गैदरिंग्स थी और उसके बाद आज कोविड-19 के बाद भी यू आर द फर्स्ट वन कि आप स्टूडियोज में हैं और अच्छा लग रहा है आपको देख के.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting me, Jarrar. Yes, I am glad that the restrictions have slowed down, but we should remember that, it's not because it's safe out there.
Yeah.
It's just because it was something that needed to happen.
True. Yeah. अच्छा आलम, आरा ये बताएं कि सबसे पहले तो हम आपसे जान देंगे कि बहुत सारे लोग आपको जानते हैं, आप आपकी शख्सियत को जानते हैं, आपकी पर्सनालिटी को जानते हैं. But what do you yourself think about yourself? Describe yourself in your own words. आलमारा कैसी हैं by nature?
Oh my God. By nature, hardworking, dedicated, my own worst enemy. And my own worst enemy. I'm very soft and very giving, sometimes probably a bit too giving. But how do I describe myself? Humanist.
Very emotional, that's what I have noted.
Yeah. Very emotional, yes.
जो खुश होती हैं तो बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हो रही हैं और जब अक्सर इमोशनल होती हैं तो बहुत ज़्यादा इमोशनल होती हैं.
Yeah. Definitely.
सही
पहचाना.
सही बात है. ठीक है. और बाकी ये है कि आपकी जो लाइफ का जर्नी है अभी तक वो कैसा रहा? कहाँ आप पैदा हुई, कहाँ आप बड़ी हुई, बचपन किसके साथ गुजारा, बचपन की सहेलियाँ वगैरह दिस एंड दैट, जो कुछ भी आप शेयर करना चाहती हैं पैदा होने से अभी तक.
Okay. I was born in Blackburn में पैदा हुई. I was brought up in Manchester. Okay. And I spent most of my life and settled in London. So north meets south. My journey of life. Okay. As you know, I'm mixed race, so I have the benefits of multicultural environment and morals. So I think that's one of, people say that's actually downfall. It's actually, a hindrance, but I found it really helped me through a lot of barriers in life.
Okay, Alamara, मैं आपको इंटरप्ट करूंगा. देखने वालों के लिए जो आपको इस वक्त व्यूअर्स हैं, थोड़ा सा अगर लेफ्ट मूव हो जाएं अपनी सीट्स, इधर, और माइक को उधर मूव कर लें. अगर यस, थोड़ा सा और मूव कर लें. माइक थोड़ा सा और मूव कर लें. इट्स मूव. यस, दैट्स परफेक्ट. या सॉरी आपको बॉदर किया, because that's how you are visible to the audience.
Okay.
So
north meets south. And I've been in London now for about 24, 25 years.
Okay.
Originally, education wise, I've sort of gone into lots of different fields, sales, had a little bit of a dabble at law.
Okay.
But then I settled and made my final decision to be a teacher.
Okay. Wonderful.
But I think that was because I was inspired by a teacher. She was a lady called Mrs. Plant.
Okay.
And she really taught me about how how teachers can really affect your life and how you can change people's lives.
Like teachers and mothers play a very important role in generation building.
Well, you educate a child, you educate a nation. And you educate a lady, she brings up a family. There's so many different areas. And so, but I didn't stop at there. I wanted to be a teacher specialist. I wanted to help other teachers. So I'm a teacher assessor.
That's great.
and wellbeing specialist.
That's great.
That's
that's
for
what
another
I've read.
reason.
Okay.
Yeah, there was another reason why I actually decided to become a wellbeing specialist.
Okay. Okay. I hope you're having good time. Whatever you are doing, obviously you are doing everything good, perfectly. Okay. बताइएगा कि आपकी लाइफ में जो बहुत सारी hurdles आई, बहुत सारे लोगों की लाइफ में hurdles आती हैं. So what was the biggest hurdle Alamara faced in her life?
Many, but one of them was health. Good health, कहते हैं सेहत है सब कुछ है
जान है तो जान है.
Yes, exactly. I had a very serious car crash which left me with a pituitary tumor.
Oh God, when it was?
We're talking about 22 years ago.
Okay.
So that left me with a pituitary tumor.
Okay.
And I was told that I had an operation. I was then fine for another 2 years. Then the tumor came back, which was quite alarming.
Okay.
I had a time where basically I was told that I might never walk again.
Oh God.
After the operation. So that was quite scary for me. Yeah. That was quite scary.
But thank God you're okay now. Thank God. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Life is a miracle. Yeah.
It is.
उम्मीद पे दुनिया कायम है कहते हैं ना कि तो obviously this is something, hope, which makes us strong and which makes us believe. Exactly.
It's belief. Definitely. किसी की दुआ मेरे साथ है.
किसी के नहीं, बहुत सारे लोगों की दुआएं आपके साथ हैं. जो आप काम करती हैं, आप जो लोगों के चेहरों पे स्माइल्स बखेरती हैं, I really appreciate that. It's lovely.
Smiles are sadke jariya. That's my motto in life. You make someone smile, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, exactly. Wonderful. Okay, next question आपसे ये है कि आपकी लाइफ की जो बहुत सारी achievements हैं, उनमें सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट आपको कौन सी अचीवमेंट लगती है? What was the time when you said that this is the best time of my life, this is the best achievement?
Jarrar, Alhamdulillah, I have so many. I think one of my biggest achievements, well, obviously the main one was Hajj. There's no feeling like completing Hajj, no feeling in the world.
Great.
I've traveled the whole world, literally. There's very few places I've not been, and I've experienced quite a lot. But I have to say, Hajj was an amazing experience.
Great.
And yeah.
क्योंकि आजकल की जनरेशन अनफॉर्चुनेटली इस ख्वाहिश से दूर है. उनको ख्वाहिश नहीं होती. एक तो होता है ना ख्वाहिश हो और वो ना कर सकें, बट आजकल की जनरेशन को होता है कि वो वर्ल्ड टूर पे जाएं, वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया जाएं, वो लंदन जाएं, वो न्यूयॉर्क जाएं, बट हज करने की ख्वाहिश या हज करने का जो एक्सपीरियंस है, दैट इज समथिंग एक्सेप्शनल.
अब मैं ये नहीं बोलूंगी कि मेरे और ख्वाहिश रही है, वो भी पूरी कर चुकी है. मॉरिशस कहाँ नहीं घूमी. I've seen a lot of schools and colleges all over the world, and alhamdulillah, I've received.
फिर भी हज करने की ख्वाहिश थी या वो आपका जो फीलिंग थी, दैट वाज समथिंग होना चाहिए सब में.
It was hard. One thing that did shock me, लोग वेट करते हैं कि वो ओल्ड हो जाए, हज करे, सारे गुनाह माफ सब. But really, that was something that really shocked me because it's extremely hard work. I mean, you look, when I did my Hajj, I was like very active. I was in the gym like 3 hours a day. And I still found it very difficult. And I kept thinking, ये जो old people होते हैं, ये जो wait करते हैं, how did they manage it? Allah हिम्मत देता है.
True.
Allah हिम्मत देता है.
True.
And from speaking from someone, I had my ख्वाहिश, मैंने कहा नहीं देखे Switzerland, India, Pakistan की कोई कोना नहीं छोड़ी. But I've seen some beautiful sights, but that feeling when you see the Kaaba for the first time, it is undescribable.
Right, I understand. Everybody says this. Yeah, so that's something I hear from everyone who goes there. I wish मैं भी वहाँ जाऊँ और I feel that myself.
But I don't want people to think, oh my God, Ali. I'm not very religious. I'm not. So for somebody like me who is majority, to say that is a big thing.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
कोई भी आलिम, कोई भी can sit here and say wonderful, wonderful, but it really
Alamara, I believe, मैं खुद भी आपको पता है, I'm not very religious, but I believe कि हमारे अंदर religion होता है. It's not like हमारा होलिया ऐसा हो तो हम religious होंगे. We believe more. Maybe we have more beliefs.
It's about feeling, isn't it?
Feelings.
And I think whatever religion you are, I think it's about morals.
Morals
exactly. Are more important. And every religion generally teaches good morals.
Good morals and bases are humanity.
Character.
Humanity bounds us together.
Exactly.
Okay. So Alamara की लाइफ में, वैसे तो मुझे इसका जवाब पता है, पर Alamara की लाइफ में What values in your life? Money, relations, or designations?
Relations,
Of course,
definitely.
yeah.
Relations. You know, money doesn't have a great importance to me.
True.
You know, I've had times where I've been up there, gone down there, gone up, working, but yeah, definitely relations.
Relations, exactly.
You know, every relation has its importance.
Yeah.
You know, but
और आपका तो सोशल सर्कल बहुत बड़ा है और आप तो बहुत ज़्यादा रिलेशन है माशाल्लाह. We will also talk about that.
It's very hard to keep those relations and maintain an equal balance.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So current situation में अगर हम देखते हैं लाइफ जिस तरह आजकल बदल गई है टोटल लाइफ, तो how your life is changed by the corona? Yeah.
Yes. Corona's changed my life because, as you know, I'm not just a teacher. On the teaching side of things, it's obvious we've got home teaching. We've got from the wellbeing side of things, I'm being contacted from old clients that are really suffering at the moment.
Yeah.
And my list is really quite extreme, whereas it's very hard to take on, you know, more. It's really hard.
Everything is going online, but obviously it's not that much effective. आप किसी के पास बैठ के किसी से बात कर रहे होते हैं, किसी को आप हिम्मत बंधा रहे होते हैं, तो that's different. But अगर आप फोन पे किसी से बात कर रहे होते हैं, that's different.
There's also, you can guide those people, you can help them, but at the same time, you've got to be in a healing place yourself. And you've got to give yourself time to be able to come back and reflect and rebuild yourself. You know, if you're speaking to somebody who's like suicidal or, you know, you've got to be able to step back and sort of detox. So yeah, I'm very limited as to how much, and that is at the moment really, you know, give me endless sleep. I can't help as much as I'd like to. So it's very difficult because you know, you do have courses and empathy and wellbeing sessions where you have to go and detox yourself. And that's it's not available at the moment. I can't go to the swimming pool and have my hour, breathe.
Even I started going swimming pool before COVID, and after 1 week, it was all locked.
You know, I absolutely love swimming. That's my passion. And that's one of the things that's coming. So yeah, it is difficult, but also, you know, I'm an events manager and I love networking and seeing people meet.
And, very social.
and at the moment, you know, we're limited as to how many people we can put together. So yeah, it is very difficult, and I really feel for those people that say, I mean, we are saying everything's online, everything's there, but there's so many people that can't access that.
Exactly.
And the sad reality is the people that can't access it are the ones that need it.
True. Very true.
And that is, for me, that is keeping me up at night. So how do we tackle this? I mean, in the past, I've created VLEs to bring councils and adult learning together, which is used all over now, you know, all the boroughs. So yeah, my mind's constantly going, keeping, you know, and yeah, it is difficult.
Do you think it's something like a quick question? Okay, do you think because of COVID-19, lots of other issues are being ignored, like mental health issues and people who need counseling, like, as you said, they are being ignored or something?
There's recognition. People realize that there's a larger need out there. I wouldn't want to say being ignored. I just feel that it's being delayed.
Okay.
Yeah,
in that sense,
it's definitely being delayed. People aren't getting the help that they need in the right way. But it is a large team. It's a very complicated area, and the professionals are trying very hard to tackle this situation.
Indeed, they are
but
trying.
As I said, they're also dealing with their own situations. COVID isn't something that, you know, even when the cure does come out, that there's going to be a magic wand and everything's going to return to normal, normal as we know it.
True.
What you have to appreciate is this short amount of time that seems so long for others is actually going to affect us for the rest of our lives.
True.
You know, I'm speaking to people at the moment that aren't themselves and that I don't think will ever be themselves again.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different way of
Unfortunate.
life. Yeah. And we might, even with a cure and an antidote, we might have, this is something that's going to affect everyone forever.
True. पूरी दुनिया ही बदल गई है.
पूरी दुनिया बदल गई.
चलें थोड़ा.
Sometimes it's some in a nice way, Jarrar. You know, I'm going to have a lot of people saying, "Oh my God, what's Alamara saying?" But there's some positives. There's some positives. I've looked at a few people that have really changed. And I'm thinking, well, okay, they've had time to reflect on themselves and take the good and bad. Some relationships have got worse, but some relationships have got better, and there's an appreciation.
People started giving time to their family members, time to their surrounders. Yeah,
appreciation.
Appreciation
Really is appreciation.
Yeah.
And also, you know, a few of my friends were like, "Yeah, get it up." I was like, well, you know, not only appreciation, but I think there's some of the activities that people were involving themselves with a little bit too much. They've been able to step back and appreciate more basic things. So it's not Allah's way of going tuk tuk tuk. You know, Sharif ho jao.
True.
But there are some people who benefit.
मैं आज एक पढ़ा था कि it's mother nature. Corona is like mother nature. और इसका ये role है. Okay.
A little bit. I wouldn't want to say that because I'd get quite a few enemies. And Alamara ne bol diya sab theek hai, ye corona theek hai, to no.
नहीं, obviously हम disasters में से opportunities को ढूंढ सकते हैं. I was discussing
I've lost a lot of friends.
So unfortunate.
I've lost a lot of friends. I've currently got friends now who are fighting for their lives in a serious way. So it's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
You know, there's rumors going around. Oh, it's a man-made. Yeah, wo kuch bhi nahi ho raha hai. I'm telling you, it's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
I've lost friends. I've got friends who are fighting, really, literally fighting.
God bless them.
Yeah, and you see, I think the problem is that because there are people recovering and things are getting better, you know, don't get me wrong, but it affects everyone in a different way. People have different immune systems, and some people, you know, are managing to fight it out, and there's remedies, there's rumors, there's all kinds of things, but we're not going to talk about corona too much. But
we are positive, and we hope to be positive, not corona positive.
Yeah, we're out. I'm free. Second day free.
Yeah, okay. All right. अच्छा, बात करेंगे कि what makes Alamara happy? आप किसी दोस्त से मिलती हैं या कुछ चीज आपके पास बनी हुई आज जो डिश आ जाए?
Seeing other people happy.
Okay.
Everyone that knows me will say that I love seeing people happy.
That's great.
कहते हैं ना, want for your brother what you want for yourself.
True.
मैं दिल से खुश होती हूँ जब मैं लोगों को खुश देखती हूँ.
इस बात का तो I'm witness. I've seen you myself. That's great. So okay, next question ये है कि आपकी life journey में बहुत सारे ऐसे मौके आते हैं जब हम रोते हैं. Obviously it's human nature. So did Alamara ever cry?
Oh, I cry all the time. Did I ever cry? Yes, I've cried. I cried when I was ill. I cried when I seen
Last time when did you cry? I'm sure it's during Corona, and as you said that you lost many friends. So obviously it's like.
I think I cried at the end of my relationship, the end of my marriage. Yeah, I think I definitely cried at that. Yeah.
Okay.
I never admitted it, but yes.
That's part of life, so obviously
that is, and no regrets.
No regrets, exactly. Yeah. So what is future plans of Alamara? Where do you see yourself after 4 years, 5 years, or longer or shorter? Like, what are your plans?
Okay, well, as you know, I have a group called Zabardast Butterflies. Welfare charity group. So I really want that to grow. Alhamdulillah, I'm supported by lots of people who believe in me, and I really want us, and we've supported various charities over the last 4 years. And you've been a part of that. I've traveled all over the world, India, Pakistan, Mother Teresa, orphanages, schools.
Great.
And I've seen a lot of schools in Pakistan that were absolutely mind-blowing. I don't want to mention names, but you've seen on my Facebook, you're on my Facebook. So I've seen schools where they're like teaching children to read the Quran in Braille.
That's great.
And, you know, nods, praying namaz, deaf. So I really and I've helped cancer, women's sport, and we've done that as a Butterflies or separately. But what I'd really like to do is make my own school. I want to. Sorry, I don't have alarms going off.
Silent curtain, no problem. इसका मतलब है आपके उठने का टाइम अभी है और हमने आपको सुबह से जल्दी उठा दिया.
This is actually another something else. So my cocktail of medication, which keeps me alive. Apparently, I'm a walking miracle according to my doctors. They don't know I'm alive, but I am. And, you know.
Stay blessed.
Yes, sorry, going back to. I've worked with special needs, so I really want to open a school for the poor. And I also want to open sort of like a care home. But working with the retired members of Pakistan, I think what happens is we tend to look at the young and move and focus on the young. But I'd really like to go back to Pakistan and work on our professionals that are retired because they've still got so much to give.
So much to give.
And we don't recognize that, you know.
True.
But, you know, we need to bring that back in society to respect our elders. And so I want them to incorporate them in my school. And benefit from the aged, as I say. So I want to really, that's my dream, to open a school that's self-funded in Pakistan, and you know, be able to sort of speak. You know, I have a lot of people support me. I want to show them where their funds are going, what is happening, and that's my dream.
Yeah, because unfortunately हमारे मुल्क में पाकिस्तान, इंडिया, बांग्लादेश में ट्रांसपेरेंसी इशू होता है, because बहुत सारी चीजें की जाती हैं पर वो नहीं होती.
I've worked with a lot of projects where I've had to literally go in and inspect where did my money go? Where did I'm responsible?
Obviously,
for
that was your right, and that should be
exactly. You know, you've sold your gold. You want to know what is it? What you've invested in? You give your life, you give your heart, you give your soul, you give your time. You give people are giving their sadaqah, their zakat. So you're responsible for that. So I don't want it to be like Besa Peg. I want to know where that is and personally be a part of that.
यहाँ पे मैं आपको एक बात पे अप्रिशिएट करना चाहूँगा कि माशाल्लाह बहुत काम करती हैं. That's something we all know. बट कभी मैंने फेसबुक पे आपकी कोई ऐसी पोस्ट नहीं देखी कि ऑब्वियसली जिस तरह अक्सर लोग करते हैं, किसी को बैग पकड़ा रहे हैं तो ओके ये आपके लिए आटे का थैला है तो फोटो और उसको चीजें, कुछ लोग उसको हो सकता है पॉजिटिव लेते हैं.
Right. Okay. This is so you've touched on a very good point. Okay. Before Zabardast Butterflies were completely formed, we was working on various different what I call quiet projects, where people weren't aware of what we was actually doing. And in the back of my mind, I had my old Islamic values that this is with me and my God. This is with me and my Allah.
Exactly.
You know, but over the last 4 years, we have tried to get out there and sort of say a little bit of what we're doing. But that's for another reason, Jarrar. One thing I learned was it started, I think, in 2000, and I think it was 18, 19, there was a project I was involved with where somebody else shared it. And at first I was really angry. I thought this is my personal thing. And this is something I wanted to do that was private with me and Al-Falah and the school. And then I sat down, I got so many calls, so many messages from Pakistan, so many other women started doing it. And I thought, wow, subhanallah. Sometimes as humans we think bad. You know, we think, oh no, the kava ye hai, wo hai, kya karna. Something, so many good things came out of that one thing. So yes, I do try to get a little bit out there to encourage people and inspire other people to do the same. And alhamdulillah, that is happening.
That's happening.
That happens. You know, it's lovely.
Really,
if I should
appreciate
share some
it.
letters, some videos of what other women have gone and done in Pakistan, and you know, but that makes me feel good. So yeah, we don't tell everything. We don't show everything. You know, standing there, you know, feeding a child. No.
That's between you and your Lord. कहते हैं qurbatan Allah.
But enough to encourage others.
To encourage others.
And it's about niyat. It's about your intention, your thought behind it. And so the shaitan can creep in any time. And you know, the kava in good the khan, as long as you keep your mind pure and your intention pure, because we're based on our, you know, we're judged on our intention. We can make an intention to do something, not do it, and still receive reward, subhanallah. That's how gracious our, you know, our God is. So yeah, there is things out there. There is, but like you said, you're aware of, because we you know, we know each other quite well. I'd like to think so. And so when people do say to me, well, why haven't you showed that? Or humne kyun nahi bataya? Then there are reasons.
Okay. Who is inspiration of Alamara Awan?
I'm inspired. I think I mentioned earlier, a teacher was one of my inspirations. But I'm also inspired by my group, my ladies, watching them grow from caterpillars to butterfly. My mum, I'd have to say my mum. She's an amazing woman. Tackled a lot in life. But
I hope she must be watching.
I don't know. She's not a radio person or a TV person.
She will watch later on.
Yeah. I'm sure she will. But I think, yes, my mom.
MashaAllah. That's great. May she live long and happily. Music से interest है आपको?
Oh, yes. Events manager. Yes. But I like lots of different kinds of music. I'm quite different. I like the Bollywood, Rafi, the old songs. My granddad used to sit me in a car for as long as I can remember. He's a religious man, but he'd sneak me in the car and put on the whole Rafi tunes. And so I was brought up. So, but on saying that, I'm quite cultural, so I like English music as well, reggae, soul. I love Irish music. I love music.
चले हम आपके लिए एक प्ले करते हैं. हमारे पास पुराने कोई इस तरह के सॉन्ग्स तो नहीं हैं जो कि बड़े एक क्लासिक्स हैं, और हमारे पास एक जो लाइब्रेरी है महदूद आरिफाना कलाम्स की लाइब्रेरी, तो उसमें से मैं एक चलाता हूँ, और इस ट्रैक के बाद लौटकर वापस मजीद आपसे कुछ बातें करेंगे. Okay, listeners, stay tuned. You are listening ReviveFM 94.0. Show is called Journey with Jarrar, and मुझे कहते हैं JARRAR, और हम मिलते हैं आपसे इस ट्रैक के उस पार.
बेवफाई की तुम्हें टीस तो उठती होगी, दिन में हंसती हो तो क्या रात में रोती होगी. बेवफाई की तुम्हें टीस तो उठती होगी, दिन में हंसती हो तो क्या रात में रोती होगी. नींद भी रोज तुम्हें देर से आती होगी, याद तो आती होगी, दिल दुखाती होगी. याद तो आती होगी, दिल दुखाती होगी. मेरी तस्वीर तुम्हें रोज रुलाती होगी. तुमने समझा ही नहीं एक दीवाने को, खून से मैंने लिखा अपने अफसाने को. तुमने समझा ही नहीं एक दीवाने को, खून से मैंने लिखा अपने अफसाने को. साफ दामन पे कोई चीट तो आती होगी, याद तो आती होगी, दिल दुखाती होगी. याद तो आती होगी, दिल दुखाती होगी. मेरी तस्वीर तुम्हें रोज रुलाती होगी. जिंदगी एक नया जख्म बना दी तुमने, अपने हाथों से मुझे आग लगा दी तुमने. जाने जा मौत नहीं शर्म तो आती होगी, याद तो आती होगी, दिल दुखाती होगी. याद तो आती होगी, दिल दुखाती होगी. याद तो आती होगी
All right. Welcome back after the break. हमारे साथ हैं आलमारा अवान, जिनसे हम मजे की बातें कर रहे हैं और क्वेश्चंस भी कर रहे हैं, उनसे उनकी लाइफ जर्नी के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं. और बहुत सारे फेसबुक पे कमेंट्स हमारे साथ हैं, बहुत सारे लोग हमें सुन रहे हैं. सलमान सिकंदर, थैंक यू सो मच. अवैस अब्बासी हैं और बहुत सारे और भी लोग हमें सुन रहे हैं. थैंक यू सो मच, कीप कमेंटिंग. आप कोई क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहते हैं आलमारा जी से तो यू कैन आस्क. अच्छा आलमारा जी, आप कोई किताब लिख रही हैं आजकल, वो आपकी कंप्लीट हो चुकी है कि नहीं, उसके बारे में कुछ बताइए.
Okay, no, it's not finished yet, Jarrar. The book's called A Butterfly's Journey.
Yeah.
I have two publishers that are fighting for for it to be published. But I'm just waiting for an end.
Okay.
And the more I get into life, the more it just seems. So yes, I've actually agreed to basically put closure on my book and maybe possibly do a second version. So that's something to look forward to for the new year.
We'll be looking forward ke wo aa jaye jaldi se
The
aur hum usko
Butterfly's
padhein.
Journey, which is actually the story of my life, which is quite intense.
Okay. The name butterfly has very importance in your life, obviously.
It is. You know, when I first realized that I wanted to form an empowerment group for ladies, we sat down and we thought, what name could it be? And there were so many names, you know. But for me, butterfly, the emphasis, you know, the whole thing of it, a caterpillar evolving and coming into something so beautiful. And butterflies generally are rang-barangi. And, you know,
exactly, colorful.
So I thought that's
attractive.
How I see my women, you know, beautiful. And so, it's important for me.
Or films mein interest hai aapko?
I love films. Yes, I'm missing the cinema. I do.
See, that's what we are talking about. कि देखिए life change हो गया, अब आप नहीं जा सकती
cinema. Films. I think one of my favorite actresses would have to be Susmita Sen.
Okay.
I have very unusual choice. I think, you know, I mean, I grew up with the Madhuri and Mila. But I really, really admire Susmita Sen.
Okay.
Maima Chaudhary is another one. Pardes was one of my favorites.
Okay.
And
they both are good.
And men, looking wise, Hrithik Roshan.
Okay.
And acting wise, Shah Rukh Khan.
क्या बात है, दोनों legends हैं. Both are amazing. Yeah, amazing. Okay, आलमारा जी, आपसे पूछेंगे कि आपकी लाइफ में सबसे ज्यादा सपोर्ट किसने किया आपको? सबसे ज्यादा किसने encourage किया, किसने सपोर्ट किया? So you could say, I am Alamara because of this person.
Alhamdulillah, Jarrar. You know, I'm sat here and I can't even sit here and say one specific person.
Okay.
I am truly blessed.
That's great.
Yes, there is somebody out there, somebody who's a large part of my organization and my support. I mean, we don't see each other a lot. We don't, but he does support me and believes in me and pushes me forward. But I can't pinpoint one person. My whole group. Yeah. There's, you know, and it's hard in life. I mean, my dad as well. He's
great.
So he's been there, but Alhamdulillah, so many people believe in me.
You're blessed, really.
I am. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.
वरना तो आपको पता है, हमें बहुत सारी चीजों में लाइफ में, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, बहुत सारी चीजों में रोकने वाले बहुत सारे होते हैं, डिस्करेज करने वाले और सपोर्ट करने वाले कम होते हैं.
Jealousy,
that is something.
Jealousy is a trait that you know I've had to fight through over the years, and with women it's quite intense, and especially being an Asian woman working in, obviously I've worked in councils, you know, it's been a constant struggle. But you know, I try to be different than the average character. You know, I don't let people change me. I don't let experiences change me. I think my biggest you know, guidance would be, I don't judge a book by its cover.
That's wonderful. That's what we all should follow. Yeah, exactly.
And And I do think, so definitely. I'm sorry, I
Because
can't say one
unfortunately
specific
हमारे जो हाँ अभी एशिया देख लें, पाकिस्तान, इंडिया, बांग्लादेश, ऑब्वियसली हम किसी भी कंट्री के अगेंस्ट नहीं हैं, पर वहाँ पे हमारे यहाँ अनफॉर्चुनेटली जज जल्द किया जाता है. अच्छा इससे ये कपड़े पहने हैं तो ऐसा होगा, अच्छा इससे दाढ़ी ने रखी हुई फिर ऐसा होगा. So this is something very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, and we're also very what I call branded. Nothing upsets me more than going to Pakistan and having a conversation with 10 women that want to talk about khadi and ye pehna wo pehna. I wear what I want to wear.
Yeah, exactly.
If I get a bargain, I'm happy with that.
Exactly.
And I am what I am. What you see is what you get.
What you get, exactly.
And I think, in Pakistan, there's too much status quo, there's too much competition.
That's unfortunate.
And too much greed.
Greed.
There's no middle base.
और अब रही सही कसर, अनफॉर्चुनेटली हमने वो मजहब के नाम पे शुरू हो गई है थोड़ी सी, जो कि नहीं होनी चाहिए, judgmental, unfortunately.
We divided ourselves.
We're dividing
ourselves. I mean, we are such a strong country, strong nation with so many professionals with so much to give. And yet we divide ourselves into sets and try to be superior. And our teacher says no color, no creed, nobody's superior. No country, no person, it's about understanding and respecting people for what they are.
आलमारा को किस चीज से डर लगता है? या किस चीज से डर लगता है? बहुत सारी चीजों से डर लगता है.
Loss. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm scared of ill health. What am I scared of?
अक्सर लड़कियों को तो छिपकली से डर लगता है, कॉकरोच से डर लगता है.
No, alhamdulillah. The circumstance in life has made me quite tough.
Right.
So
चले, ठीक है.
Yes.
Do you believe in miracles?
I do.
Of course you do, as you said in the
my
start.
doctor, Professor Maran, Charing Cross, and back home say I'm a walking miracle. I was told I'd never be able to survive without certain medications, things. And I don't take them. I'm here, and alhamdulillah, there's no, yes. My doctor says I'm a walking miracle, so I have to believe in miracles.
So you're an inspiration for all those who are suffering from any of the issues.
Sorry.
Okay. अभी जैसा कि हम बढ़ते हुए टाइम की तरफ, प्रोग्राम एंड की तरफ जा रहे हैं, सो जल्दी से पूछेंगे कि आपकी लाइफ ने आपको क्या लेसन दिया, आपने क्या सीखा अपनी लाइफ से?
Never take anything for granted.
Okay.
Appreciate what you have
and be thankful to God.
Be thankful for God for every day that you wake up. Alhamdulillah.
And मैंने आपसे जो सीखा वो ये है कि keep making others happy, to be happy.
Think positive, and positive things happen. And surround yourself with good people.
Okay.
Because those are the people that you'll be raised with. And those are the people that will testify for you, that will bring you through. Chote bare, everybody's on one level. And, I make sure that I have a even balanced set of friends, family, relatives. I do everything in moderation, and that's good. I'm not an extremist in anything.
True. Everyone should follow this.
OCD with the cleaning and things like that. But no, I try to keep everything in moderation.
Okay.
Politics, house, family, friends, socializing.
अभी मेरे मजीद जो कोई क्वेश्चन है आपके इंटरेस्ट के हवाले से, मैं भी पहले इंटरेस्ट आपके पूछना है कि आपको किस चीज में इंटरेस्ट है? पॉलिटिक्स?
I do get involved a little bit. As you know, I'm a strong supporter of Imran Khan. But I do not draw the curtains and sort of say, this is my direction, he is my hero. I believe in a lot of the things the changes that he wishes to make. But at the same time, I do look around and educate myself with what's happening and what others want to achieve. Because I do believe the whole goal for everyone, they have one direction, which is improving here or Pakistan. The same with politics here in this country. As you know, I'm friends with a lot of politicians, and I seem to know everyone. But I'm a supporter of Labour. But on saying that, there's some things that Conservative have put through to the bench, especially in the last year, that have really sort of got me thinking out the box. So I don't, I don't write my things down that this is the set way, and I think that's how generally people should be. And but I do, Imran Khan.
Okay,
I do
yeah.
support.
Do you believe that he will be successful for what he's saying? हम लोगों को कभी भी उनसे उम्मीदें हैं, बहुत सारे लोगों को उम्मीदें हैं overall being Pakistani.
You know, I think I go back to, I did few interviews last year and the year before when he first came into, and I did say things were going to get a lot worse before they got better. I'm still believe that, he has a lot of ideas and theories that are very difficult, the whole change of Pakistan.
True.
And he's supported by a great many out there, and initially by a lot of people that have actually come away from him now, which is quite sad. And the sad reality of it is, it's not because they don't believe in his principles or what he wants to achieve. It's just that it changed their lives and their benefits.
Yeah, their personal benefits. True.
And and if you're a rich man and you benefit from from a bad corrupt system, then obviously you won't want change.
Yeah, true.
But I spoke to somebody very recently, I think just last month, and I explained, and he said, "Oh, he's doing this, he's doing that." I said, "But my son's, I've had to take a cut in this," and I said, "You know what? You'll thank him one day when your children are more normal." Instead of बिगड़ी हुए औलाद जो ऐसा फेंक तमाशा
देख ऐसे हर चीज के माफियाज बने हुए हैं, वो किस किस को कंट्रोल करे. He's fighting.
And he said to me, but my wife, and I spoke to Baji, and she's like, yeah, मेरा बेटा अब घर पे ये. I said, you know what, your son, you're without having that extra money, you've seen him more, you've understood him more. So it's how you look at things, really, and and it is sad. I think generally just human nature is quite greedy.
Okay, quick questions. Cooking में interest है? खाना बनाने में, पकाने में, खाने में?
Okay, I come from a very large family, and my dad, oh my God, he's a foodie. Yes, I do like cooking, but I've been what you call overdosed in cooking. I had quite a large support, network. So I've done a lot of socializing, a lot of cooking. I mean, aftaris for like 180, that. Okay. So I'm overcooked out. I hate cooking now. I used to love it, but okay. I'm not really a fan of cooking.
So, Alamara की biggest strength क्या है और biggest weakness क्या है?
Oh my God. My strength is my network. My strength is my faith.
Yeah.
My strength is my butterflies, my friends. Okay. The community is my strength. They keep me going. Because we're all normal. We have days where I think, oh my God, मैं क्यों कर रही हूँ ये सब? Why do I answer the fucking 10 million, excuse me? But why do I answer all these messages? Why do I try? But they keep me going. They keep me
And biggest weakness क्या है?
Myself.
Okay. अच्छा.
Myself.
एक और देखते हैं कि आपकी पर्सनालिटी में ऐसी कोई बुरी आदत सबकी पर्सनालिटी में होती है, being realistic, जो आप चेंज करना चाहती हैं?
What do I want to change? I want to be able to say no.
Okay.
I want to be able to say no. And I also, I like to really explore things and, try and put, and, when I've got something that I like, I still carry on and on and on, thinking, no, this can get better. And I want to be able to say, well, no, this is what I have. This is who I'm with. This is what's happening. This is what, and just sort of slow and stop that searching.
Okay. और at last and finally, very unfortunately, जिस तरह के प्रोग्राम का टाइम खत्म हो रहा है, so मुझे I'm sad कि आप फर्स्ट आवर में आती हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा और बातें करते हैं, लेकिन let's hope फिर कभी किसी टाइम पे next year. So आखिर में क्या मैसेज देंगी जर्नी विद जारार को, मुझे, मेरे लिसनर्स को, रिवाइव एफएम की टीम को जो सुनने वाले हैं, उनको क्या मैसेज देंगी?
Message: be yourself. Don't try and be something you're not. To please other people. Be yourself. Be the change that you want to see. Respect each other. Love each other. Right. Don't take anything for granted. Have faith, belief, tawakkal. And one of the most important things for most people that I know, don't try and control things. As individuals, we think sab kuch hamare haath mein hai.
No, we are helpless.
Kuch bhi nahi. Look at what's happening. Don't try and control. Let go and breathe.
Yeah.
And reflect. Nobody's perfect. So reflect on what you do each day. At the end of each day, I do this with all my clients, but write down 2 things that you're grateful for that you've done in the day.
Okay.
And never go on to sleep. It's that way you'll never go to sleep in a, a negative state. Positive mind, positive thinking.
Positive रहें और positive सोचें.
Yeah, and smile.
Smile.
Seriously, it's a cure of everything. You smile. When I was about 12, I used to walk down the street and everyone said, "Why do you smile?" People stood at the bus stop and then go, "Galat nahi sochte." But I do. When I see somebody really sad, I smile.
Okay. अनफॉर्चुनेटली अभी हमने प्रोग्राम को ख़त्म करना है. बहुत अच्छा लगा आपको यहाँ देख के, बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे गपशप करके, और आई एम श्योर कि कैमरा बंद होने के बाद भी मेरी आपसे गपशप जारी रहेगी. सो अभी आपसे देंगे इजाज़त. अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा और थैंक यू सो मच आपने प्रोग्राम के लिए टाइम निकाला. थैंक यू सो मच आप थ्रू आउट जर्नी करके इधर पहुंची. थैंक यू सो मच आप जल्दी उठी एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर या ओके ऑलराइट. So thank you so much. Yeah. All right, listeners. Walaikum assalam. Khuda Hafiz. So guys, it's time to say goodbye. It's 11:56 on the dial. We just have to rush and we have to pray. आखिर में वही दुआ करूंगा जो हमेशा करता हूँ कि अल्लाह मेरी इज्जत के लिए यही काफ़ी है कि मैं तेरा बंदा हूँ और मेरे फ़ख्र के लिए यही काफ़ी है कि तू मेरा परवरदिगार है. अल्लाह तू ऐसा है जैसा मैं चाहता हूँ, बस तू मुझे ऐसा बना दे जैसा तू चाहता है. So this is Jarrar Sayyed and Alamara Awan signing out. Take care. Love you all. Love your country. Love your parents. Love your people around you. Take care. Bye-bye.